Nah, bro, it's like, let's be real. Something's gonna hurt me inside. Like, damn, like why you ain't saying nothing?
That's the, you dumb clear on us. He may not hear you, but the spike in the joint.
Well, I'm not trying to, with alcohol, so he could always tell me the truth.
1,000%.
Go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure it was clear. I just wanted to clear it out.
All I'm saying is, Noy. I'm gonna say this, Noy. All I'm saying is, though, from here on out, the girl gotta just tell me the truth all the way. Don't wait till you get drunk. Don't wait until my birthday.
Don't let it be a mistake.
Yeah, like just tell me. Like, here's the thing. This is the reason why it's important for me.
Right.
If I'm like pursuing someone, tell me everything from the get go, fam.
All right.
And if you're not ready to tell me that, maybe we're not ready to move on forward to the next level.
1,000. So Ken, how you feel about it? Cause you said it don't matter to you, but let's say she lied about it.
If you lied, you that's that. What, 30 people?
Yeah, but she told you 5.
You ain't catch nothing?
I can't. Even if she can't, like 30 is a little too much for me, bro.
So you looking at her different after hearing the 30?
Yeah, 30 is a big number. Like, no offense to the ladies that have 30 and over, but for me, I can't do 30. It's like, cause you know, like.
How we gonna set it up?
To the late night love times with the B.E.L.I.E.V.E Ministries, 10:30 p.m. till midnight. Make sure you guys stay tuned. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, like us on Facebook and make sure you share. Make sure you tell your friends, your enemies, your neighbors, whoever it is that you got in your life to tune in. Also on Instagram, late night love times. You heard it from that.
You hurt my heart, you want me back, but I can't go back to the screams and vibes. Stress from now.
Welcome in to Late Night Love Ties, where we try to speak only about the realness, man. We try to dive deep into the conversations of love. We try to teach as much as we can. We try to teach what we failed to learn ourselves. But tonight, man, I want to start it out just by letting you guys know some history that which is going on right now, and we have to call it history because it's continuing. From a while ago, man, the country of Haiti has been exploited. The country of Haiti has been held back. The country of Haiti has been ran by individuals that which are not there to neither liberate nor to empower our Haitian brothers and sisters, our aunties and uncles, our mothers and our fathers that which are human beings themselves. There's a man by the name of B.E.L.I.V.E. If you guys are familiar with the name, B.E.L.I.V.E, he was locked up a couple years ago. In all honesty, there wasn't really no real reason why he got locked up, but he was released earlier this year. I guess say late last year. And he was going around, man, and just letting everybody know that he's here. And he's going to continue the mission that which he began in regards to trying to liberate and empower Haiti. But as we know, anyone seeking to restore order in Haiti is automatically deemed a target. This man, B.E.L.I.V.E, that was recently released from prison after being incarcerated for years with no real reason. He's been doing interviews on different media platforms. He got shot this week. He took 4 bullets. That was on Thursday. And they're trying to, I think on Thursday, they basically transferred him over to Mexico in order to try to get better treatment to save him. But one thing that we do understand in Haiti, man, is that there are a lot of gangs. They'll let the drug traffickers, the mafia, the families that which are getting in the bucks, they allow them to continue to corrupt the politicians. But the moment someone comes seeking to guide Haiti to unity and empowerment, they are either arrested or killed. So what I'm trying to say, man, is that we have to acknowledge that the revolution cannot be televised. We have to learn to move in regards to, if you want to call it, in the shadows, but we can't make any strides if we announce all our moves on these platforms. So it's just very important that you individuals know I'm not telling anybody to go into hiding, not telling anybody to move in fear, But I'm just letting you guys know that it's time that we move smarter. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, the laws and everything are which placed against us. So pray for this brother. B.E.L.I.E.V.E says some people call him evil, some people call him what it is, but anybody that we know tries to liberate Haiti is deemed a target. Yeah, so B.E.L.I.E.V.E said, I don't know, did you guys hear about this man?
Yeah, I remember. I want to say back in 2019 or 2020. I remember, if this is the same guy we're talking about, he went viral on WhatsApp, where they caught him. They were trying to catch him for a while, and they finally got him because he had like people working for him. Like he has like I want to say an army, but like people that really rock with him.
Yeah.
I remember when he got arrested, he was naked. I remember he was naked when he got arrested. He was on the floor naked, and it went viral on WhatsApp. I believe if that's the same person we're talking about. Because some people say that he was a vagabond, or, saying that he was somebody who was causing terror.
For sure.
But a lot of times, man, like, the older Haitian heads, right? They want things to be done a certain fashion, but like the old school way ain't the same no more, dog. Like, sometimes you guys gotta take it by force, man. If you want to make a change, there's certain ways that you may have to, go about it. But I believe that's the same guy we're talking about.
Yeah, so how do y'all feel about them trying to continue to suppress and oppress the people of Haiti?
Here we go again.
You're right.
It's been happening since we had became free. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I believe it is really rooted because of that. Like they're so mad, bro, that this one, you feel me, one little nation
Of united people.
you feel me,
You don't feel like force.
done made through, you know what I'm saying, through all the torture and all that, you know what I'm saying. So like that aggravate them, you know what I mean, because like the rest, everybody else is blunts really, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So they had like little chats with each other, be like, hey, let's make this country not
Strive.
you feel me? And people don't know that they could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If the big countries come together and be like, listen, all the oil,
Deny
whatever,
trades, deny
everything,
anything, yeah.
deny all that. Whatever they got to give to y'all, deny that.
Mm-hmm.
Do not have no business with these people.
No.
How you expect a country to strive off of that, progress? You feel what I'm saying?
It's nearly impossible, bro.
Come on, bro.
Nearly impossible, man.
Another thing to say is like, I hope that the young generation today understands the importance of what it means to be Haitian and to understand, the history of Haiti. It's not just repping the red and blue flag or going around saying, "Oh, I'm a Zo," or you eat, bunun, or you eat kalalu, whatever. It's more than just that. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do as quote unquote, as they call us, Haitian Americans, where we can shine light, highlight, and then and bring attention, a whole lot of attention. We bring attention to a lot of stuff that really ain't doing nothing for us. You feel me? You know what I mean? But we could bring attention to this where that can actually help our people. So
Yeah.
I hope that the young people who are listening understand that this is very significant.
It's a real.
Yeah, do y'all research, man. Like,
Yeah.
really look up IT, bro. You know what I'm saying? The history we have is like no other. You feel what I'm saying? But really look into that. If you a Zo for real, everybody welcome to look into it. But if you a Haitian and you don't know your background, like what our people went through, you should do that little research and find out, bro. That's all.
For sure, man. And it's very important that we do not forget, man. And all that which we do in every action that which requires faith, we are praying for the country of Haiti. And we ask everybody to continue in their prayers and efforts to let's make Haiti better, man. Sometimes we can't wait on politicians or anybody. We have to allow God to do his work and allow God to use you. So do not be afraid when it comes to the matters of trying to get Haiti to the level that which we expect and pray for it to get to. How about my ladies? Y'all, how y'all feeling about all the Haiti and the politics? Y'all ain't into that conversation?
Nah.
Not too much.
Nah, respect.
I do say it's been happening.
Right.
Unfortunately, right? All right, man. So as we switch gears and we get into this conversation. Tonight, man, I want to have a conversation. The conversation of the night. Y'all can hear me okay?
Yeah.
Aight. So, you deep in a relationship with somebody. And let's say probably a year, 2 years in, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all really feeling each other for real, for real. One night, y'all go out just to hang out, whatever, drinking, whether it's your girlfriend or your boyfriend. They get drunk and start confessing that they've had sex with a lot of people in their past. They just start, maybe they doing it while they crying. Maybe they forgot who they was having a conversation with. After they sober up, you asking nobody because I'm sure everybody would ask like, hold up, I don't know if last night you was drunk or whatever, but I think we need to talk about some things you said. And after bringing it up, they tell you that it is what it is, and that's the case. Like what they said was no cap in it. My question to you guys is, at that moment, would you look at them different?
So, are we saying like during the relationship or like?
Yeah, not during the relationship. While y'all in the middle of this beautiful thing that you done found love into this.
She going ham.
And then no. This is prior, not why.
Oh,
okay.
but she didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I mean maybe
I
never
didn't
came up
ask.
in conversation. Maybe never came up in conversation. But now let me clarify. The girl or the guy was not cheating on you. They just telling you about their past prior to you.
And they did it when it was drunk. Okay.
It was extensive. Yeah.
That's what you say when a girl is cheating, she going ham.
I mean, if she going out of like that.
Yeah, exactly. But it ain't gonna really change nothing, especially if the convo never really came up. You know what I'm saying? Like what you did is what you did. You know what I'm trying to tell you? I'm sorry. Especially if I didn't know you back then.
Right.
So like I don't really know. Like I can't look in the past and see what you went through, this and this and that. So who knows why you was doing what you was doing when you was doing it?
Respect.
You feel what I'm saying?
So for you ain't even tripping about it.
Not at all. Like everybody, you know, all men want a female that don't got too many bodies.
Right.
How much is
So I was about to say, it depends on how many bodies too, though.
Well, now before we go all the way there, let me hear some more responses.
Oh, okay.
Because obviously that's where we're evolving.
Yeah.
How much is too much? Darn it!
You gotta see. That's true. Though.
How y'all feeling about it?
I feel bad for saying this. I won't lie, but I kind of expect that from a dude anyway.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be phased.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I want to hear about every encounter, but in my mind, I just envision him wilding out before he met me anyway. Maybe it was when he was a teen or something, but I just kind of, I hate that that's
you
not
think all
true.
dudes do that?
Not that I think all dudes do that, but I feel like it would be very rare to find a dude that didn't.
That's right.
So I think the higher chances I'm with a dude that did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
so.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't be surprised. And I just hope it's not anybody that I knew now that we talked about. Like, dang, she probably looking at me like.
Nah, no, I feel what you're saying.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to judge you. So.
Not at all, but that's how you see it, because that's probably the people you knew. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Damn, all right.
Okay.
How's everybody else feeling about it?
I don't visualize like a man like doing that, like work out whether you were drunk or not and trying to confess how many baddies you had or you lied before. Because, like you said, I will expect more, and then I know men lie by making it seem like it's higher than what it is. So,
yeah,
that's crazy.
it is.
My thing is like, I would just feel some type of way because, like, why didn't you tell me when I asked? Because I know I've been asked you before.
You would have asked.
Why?
I don't ask.
Like, why you ain't, like, tell me what's up in the beginning when we was talking about that? But I wouldn't feel, like, betrayed or anything because that's your past. Like, it was before me. It wasn't like you was going ham while we was in a relationship.
Why you gotta let when you say going ham?
Yeah.
So funny, like, just going ham.
Yeah, because
You never heard that before,
You
like-
know you're going out of control. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you hold on. Unless you confess of being a
That's
sex addict.
hilarious, bro.
That's
That's
different.
hilarious.
but you
That's
could be a
another
sex
ball.
addict with a couple people. Like you just with that person, you pick that person. You feel me? Like
I think a lot of Haitians are sex addicts, man.
no,
A
yeah,
lot of you say a lot of Haitians.
yeah.
I agree.
I think so.
We don't deal with our because I'm just saying this sex addict thing is rarely, like I would say, relatively new. Like saying for individuals that are promiscuous, they're called sex addicts now in order to allow them to do what they got to do. Well, I'm just saying I think we've been suffering a lot of mental situations for a while. What's up now?
I was gonna say, I mean,
What were you looking at a girl different, bro? If she tell you that she had about 13
You
on
know
you?
nephew.
Maybe
I
30 on you?
personally, I actually,
Daddy.
it's hard to say,
No, don't say nothing. You can't.
But
You can't
like-
get it.
but no,
Nah,
here's the thing.
I didn't get it. Okay. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this though, like it's hard to say, but I actually agree with Nisha because like why didn't you tell me from the get go?
Because you know you're going to ask.
Yeah, because like
You
when,
ask
when
those
I say
questions?
ask, it's like I'm the type of person if I'm getting to know you and we like each other, we want to build something. Like yo, let's be. I'm very transparent. Like, just keep it a book. Like, we're not kids no more. We're not trying to play hide and go seek and trying to find out, like, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like, let's
Play
keep it a
doctor.
book. Because, like, in my case, I have a child, so evidently you already know what time it is, right? So, you know, that's evidence right there that you know what I was doing. So, I feel like, you know, it's important that if we're going to be transparent, everything got to come out. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to tell me your social security. I don't care about that. But, like, I need to know, like, yo, what am I dealing with?
So in this particular situation, are we saying that if the person lied to you prior and said that like maybe it wasn't what it was, and then when they get drunk, now they tell you that that number a little up there,
I got a
It
different
kinda-
eye on
that
you
changes
now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
a different eye on you.
it changes,
Yeah, because
Yeah,
now
of
it's
course.
like,
even though it was in the past.
I know why. Because now
You
now-
lied about it.
It's not, even about, it's not even about the past.
I mean, they was ashamed.
but here's the thing. It's
Some
not
people
about
out
the
here got numbers. They
All
all
right.
That's real.
That's true. That's true. But here's
That's
the thing,
real.
though, right? Okay. Even though we like to say things are in the past, but how do we know
BC
this
days,
person?
right? BC days.
But here's the thing, though. Okay, BC days, right?
You just said that last week now.
I know, right?
I've been waiting on you.
All right, BC days, right?
Right.
But however, though, how do we know if that person is not even still dealing with that? Hold on, bro. Like, hold on. This not. Don't make this about me. Stop. See, I don't know why people, this is not
What?
about me.
I'm not saying it's about
Okay,
you.
then. So let me finish. Though it's not about me. What I'm saying is, though, right? There are certain people who still dealing with their past. You don't want that to affect the relationship. I would rather you deal with your past, whatever bodies or whatever people that you still have an entanglement with, or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Like, all I'm
Now,
saying is that.
last week you just told us basically, you told the whole world, whoever's watching, that your numbers are up there, right? Your BC days is wild too, right?
I never said that.
What does
I never
BC?
said
Oh,
my
before
numbers were up
Christ.
there.
Before
I
Christ,
said
yeah.
that.
Basically, that's what you said last week.
I don't remember. I never said my numbers were up there, fam. I do remember saying BC days, and this is not about me. First
So
of all,
now-
Hey,
Left.
what if you you put in the sense that that person might still be dealing with their past? Are
Okay.
you still dealing with your past?
I'm not dealing with my past.
I think what he's saying is they lied about it. I think that's what would bother him because he said he's transparent. He would have told the girl
Thank you.
how many people he slept
That's
with.
a
So
little-
if
You
she,
know,
It's
so
gonna
the-
change the fact they lied because there was a shame. That's what gave
if-
you that, right?
No,
What
I-
if it's that? What if it's in that sense?
But the thing is, though, like you lied. Once
yeah,
you
it's a lie.
That's the
despite if-
problem.
No,
despite
I'm
if
saying-
you-
All
despite if
All right,
you're
so
a
let me ask you
E.
this though. Let me ask you this because I feel you, Neff, and I'm with you. But I just want to clarify.
All right.
If this individual was, because for women it's not really woman-like, you know what I'm saying? But we know we grew up in a city where it was a little different, and I don't know about other cities, but I'm sure if you're
Yeah,
a young
no,
black
we're
man,
not like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm dead.
Raville done got a lot of people shot by these females by
Alright.
setting you up. So these girls been
Shout out to Rafael, man.
They've been
I got no
promiscuous for a
problem with
while.
Rafael.
I ain't got no problem with them either. It's always love for me. I don't even believe in all the division.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, so if she tells you that, you know what I'm saying, she had about 3, but she can't really tell you that's like after 18 or whatever. Like she not
3
really.
times.
Yeah.
what do you mean after 18?
What do you mean by that, sir?
Like, I
I'm sorry.
mean, when she was a teenager, maybe she ain't counting those times.
You cannot not count that. What you
so
talking about?
dead.
What I'm telling you is maybe, you feel me, that's her reasoning behind only telling you 3.
Oh.
So you done fell in love with this girl, and now all of a sudden she tell you, I ain't gonna lie, or she was drunk and it came out, it's at 15 or it's at
Oh.
20. How you feeling?
honestly, bro, like
Somebody you was in love with now.
nah, I'm gonna tell the truth though. Like it'll make me feel some type of way. Because like, here's the thing, right? We all know when people get drunk, bro, a lot of things come out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Drunk
say this,
man tell no
especially
lie.
I ain't gonna, especially this too, bro. Especially when women get drunk, it's a whole different thing when men get drunk. I'm sorry, I've seen some things.
Yeah.
That's just my personal experience.
Right.
However, if I'm in love with this girl, right, and then she waited to get drunk, whatever, to tell me all of that, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be like, damn, like, why do you ain't? I'm still gonna have in my mind, why you ain't telling me from the get go?
I'm gonna spike all his
Like,
drinks.
you feel me? Like, I'm still gonna care
Spike all
about you.
his drinks from
But
now
now,
on.
bro, it's like, let's be real. Something's gonna hurt me inside. Like, damn, like, why you ain't saying nothing?
That's you dumb clear on us. He may not hear you, but the spike in the drink.
Well, I'm not trying to, with alcohol, so he could always tell me the truth.
1,000%.
But go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to make sure it was clear. I just wanted to clear it out.
All I'm
got
saying
some.
is, Noid. I'm gonna say this, Noid. All I'm saying is, though, from here on out,
Yeah.
the girl gotta just tell me the truth all the way. Don't wait till you get drunk. Don't wait until my birthday. I don't.
Don't let it be a mistake.
Yeah, like
be
just tell
upfront.
me. Like, here's the thing. This is the reason why it's important for me.
Right.
If I'm like pursuing someone, tell me everything from the get go, fam.
Alright.
And if you're not ready to tell me that, maybe we're not ready to move on forward to the next level.
1,000. So Ken, how you feel about it? Cause you said you said it don't matter to you, but let's
Yeah,
say she
but-
lied about it.
If you
30.
lie, you
Let's say
that's
30.
that. What, 30 people?
Yeah, but she told you
You
5.
ain't catch nothing?
I can't. Even if she can't, like 30 is a little too much for me, bro.
That's
Cause
So you looking at her different after hearing the 30.
yeah, 30 is a big number. Like, no offense to the ladies that have 30 and over, but for me, I can't do 30. It's like, cause with sex, you leave a piece of you with the person, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that's 30 people you might have carrying with you with me. You know what I'm trying to tell you? It's
What's the
like
difference between 30 and 5?
the number. I get what you're saying though,
Yeah.
but
What I'm saying is you done fell in love with this person, and I guess maybe this goes back to last week too, but I don't want to go to last week. But
cause like how many? Okay, for women, that's dating. You know, that's how they call it.
right,
How many people can you date in a year before you say it's a lot?
for the
Good
ladies,
question, my boy.
for ladies, what y'all saying?
How many people can you date?
What
Yeah,
I
cause
think
the number amount
what
of
you
the-
mean sleep with, right?
yeah,
Like,
that's
live
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sleep with, cause that's what a lot of females say. We're just dating. y'all sleep with each other. You feel me? So
That's
like,
funny, bro.
how many of them type, like, how many dates can y'all go on with different people in a
Two
year?
will start making me feel dirty. I can't do too many.
Two is the most.
That's
So, plus
something
28.
Like, ugh,
But
I
she
keep
grown
on my
now.
legs.
Plus
over and
28.
over.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
She
Like,
grown now. She ain't. This ain't no 17-year-old.
yeah, but like, it depends on where you started
if
too.
it's twos, them twos add up. Boy.
What? Come on, guy.
But no, here's the thing though. You do know that reason why people get promiscuous because they started young.
Yeah.
Know what I'm
When
saying?
you
It's the
start young
ages
and
too.
doing stuff, bro, you feel me, bro? Like, I remember I was in middle school, bro. There was a chick pregnant. You
Nah,
feel
for
me?
sure, for sure.
Like, we
Of
seen
course,
that.
that's-
So,
yeah, that was
so that means,
prevalent.
bro. So you know what that means, right? That means she been getting off.
Not for sure. But I mean, Jalen right there with us, man. He say, man, it's 2022. You should expect it to be up there off the jump.
What up a not 30, fam. Like if it's like close to the dubs, that's typical. I'm not trying y'all females, but like you be more
okay.
closer to the dubs. It'll be rare to find single digits. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
So how the ladies feeling? Ladies
How
all
many-
quiet
how much for a
tonight.
guy?
How much? What for a guy?
No,
It's up to y'all.
Let's not go. Let's not go to that
How is it
conversation
up
yet.
to y'all?
Before we get to that, cause we getting there.
We
Okay.
gonna
We
get
getting
there.
there. But how do y'all feel about it? What if the guy lied first and then tells you a whole nother number after he gets drunk?
Like I said, any lie, I would think if he has to confess, then what he's confessing about will be maybe he lied about having a higher amount
Okay.
than a lesser amount.
But does it change anything?
No,
You won't look at him different?
not really.
Okay. Okay.
Because I know to me,
Because you're living in the moment.
huh?
Because you're actually in the moment. Like I
Yes.
really like this person.
Yes.
To me, the lie would bother me because I kind of want to know, like, I don't know. To me, it's more embarrassing if I think he's hasn't been around that much. Now knowing he has been, I don't know. I guess I'm thinking of all the other women that are out there.
Yeah.
That's been
It's
with
a
him.
small world,
and I'm just like
like-
walking with him, claiming him. She's like, yeah, I had him. And then the girl
I
right around the corner
hate
is like, I
that.
had him too. And the girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least let me know
that will-
that there's a lot of women that experience you. So I kind of,
Right.
I know what I'm claiming here. I don't want to feel
that's
like,
the reason why if you
I
lie
feel
to
that.
me,
I
I'm
feel
gonna look
that.
at you different. Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, because I don't want anybody to like. I don't want you to. I don't want my man to ever be in a space where I was with and Thel and he don't know. And then like they probably like, oh, such and such. I want him to know, or if do
Wait,
like
you want to know the number and who?
like I don't want him to ever be in a space where I used to be with somebody else and he doesn't know. And like he's just around it, like kind of just clueless.
So you're just gonna walk up to him, hey, I slept with this dude.
No, of course not, but it's better to know than to not know. I feel like, especially if you're
by
in a
2
space
years,
like,
in,
bro,
you would think
like
you'd have that conversation.
Yeah.
it's a small world.
No,
You
I
said
respect.
about
Like
2
I said,
years.
bro.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I agree with Nisha. Like I'm being real. Like no, because like, bro, you said like I can understand if you would have said that we're just talking. You said fell in love with.
Yeah.
This is somebody that you invested your time,
Right.
Of course.
sacrifice, right? So now,
And
if
you,
my girl
you
tells me
already
that,
fell in love before she confesses this.
like I said, bro, something's gonna shift in the atmosphere. I'm sorry.
Respect. So all right, so let's go to the prior, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask y'all this question: prior to getting into a relationship with an individual, does their past relations matter? Are you looking for a virgin out here? And ultimately, what's the number?
Let's move to another country, look for a virgin.
Yeah,
You don't do that in
Not even
America.
another
Even then, you might get finessed.
No, you know
I don't want a
where,
virgin.
where their traditions are so
Definitely.
strict and you know, you have a higher
That's
chance.
when they do
but
the
they're-
worst. When they're
Right.
restricted. When they
Exactly.
Keep it on the,
When they're so
keep it on
oppressed.
the low.
I feel like that's the only way you
Yeah.
find a virgin.
As
but
far as
I don't
prior,
respect that
bro,
here.
I mean, it's just a very sticky situation because, you know, at the end of the day, man, like somebody's just said, like, yo, it's a small world, right? So I would hate that, you know, the one of your priors is either a cousin of mine or a close friend of mine, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've seen that happen too many times with different people, and that's embarrassing.
Yes.
That's very embarrassing. Where like you invite somebody to like a family outing or a
Right.
group outing, right?
Right.
And about 4 people that's in that outing done tap the person that you don't. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't like people knowing
Like,
something
yo,
about my
that's-
man that I don't know.
that's embarrassing.
So, I
That's
don't
embarrassing.
know.
That is not the beat.
Right.
like real talk, like
Feel
like
me? Everybody looking at
everybody's
her.
like, ooh, no, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, they looking at you like no lie. You know how? Hey, listen, hey, I give you guys a true story. I want to say 2012 or 13, no, 11 or 12. I didn't even invite this girl to an event. We went to an event, right? Me and my homies.
But she went with you?
No. Here's the thing, right? Me and her were just like talking, and we're feeling each other. You know, doing a little like indirect messages on Facebook, like
You
she
shouldn't
goes
have
on my
gave it
wall.
up, bro. She gonna know who you talking about.
But hold on, doesn't matter. She doesn't matter. But anyways, right? So tell me how, right? You feel me? I went to Port St. Lucie with my homies, right? And my homies like, yo, Neff, who's this girl you talking about? Da, 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 da. And I said the name, and they all looked at me like, no, Neff, no. You know what I'm saying? So can you imagine, bro, if I would have brought her to the actual event?
You would have been ashamed?
Mama, no.
Oh, I would have been.
So,
Like,
so,
cause the thing,
I
here's the
would
thing.
be that
pick her up.
woman
You know why?
that I say no about. Like,
I didn't have a car back then.
oh, I thought you said you was on the way to Port St.
I was.
Pick her up.
Me and my friends went to Port St. Lucie for an event.
So he just
And then
like you forgot about
No. Here's the thing. We went to an event, right? You feel me? And me and our homies were just chilling, right? So, you know, we're just talking. We're not, you know.
Question, Karen.
And then she
Yo,
was like,
you know.
no, the homies were like, yo, Neff, who's this girl you talking about? I mentioned the name. Once I mentioned the name, right? They were like, Neff, no. You
I
feel
know
me?
the conversations. I'm with you.
Okay, so therefore, after that, I was like, yo, I can only imagine if I actually would have brought her here, bro.
Or
I
you
would
was
have looked
thinking
like,
about bringing her.
you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
What about the ladies, man?
Would have been embarrassing.
How do y'all feel about past relations? Or I think I was hearing that y'all don't care about the virgin or something. Or
No, I don't care about a virgin.
what's the ultimate
I don't want
number?
a virgin.
you said it was the ultimate number?
Like when I say the ultimate number, what's like? That's a little too high.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, I never thought about it. You're making me
It's a
think
great
about it.
conversation then. How you feel about it? I think
I mean, what if he
Nisha
never
ready.
counted either?
Nisha ready. Nisha ready. Go ahead, Nisha. Throw it at her.
Chill out. I'm not ready. But I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
It's an alley-oop, bro. You supposed to.
Don't that, Mark.
You feel
No,
me?
I never thought about that because
Am
I will never ask.
So
Like,
ladies,
I
see,
never
look,
asked.
hold on.
No, I never asked.
What-
I
what-
never
The
asked.
number. I don't think
I've
females
been
think about a number, bro.
I
Like,
never asked.
But they expect
it's
us
more
more.
That's good to know,
dudes, huh?
That's good to know.
Yeah,
I'm not
cause
gonna ask, and I don't want to know.
I don't even expect
Yeah,
you to
I
say
don't
that.
hold on, left.
Go ahead,
That's
Kay.
what I'm about to say with my
got a
like,
rebuttal for that.
my like the
I want to know
past
if
thing.
I know her.
You know that whole, huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh.
I want to know if I know her. I want to know if I'm close to her. I want to know if she's my friend.
Unless it's a friend,
I want to know.
Nah.
Go ahead, Cam.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
You're
you.
not
See,
gonna have me looking stupid out here.
that's real. I was saying like
You're not gonna have me looking stupid. I want to know.
One second. Go ahead, Cam.
with the prior, you feel me? That's why I like, cause this question it resonates with the first one. With me, I'll ask you your number, just like how you were saying, like how the females don't be like, I don't know if you have a number, but me, if I do have a number, I know the number. You know what I'm trying to tell you? But if I'm not gonna be like, hey, how many men you slept with? I would like Nisha. I would know. I would want to know if somebody that you slept with was there. You feel me? Or if you'll see him, or like, I used to go with this guy. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of different when they say I used to go with this guy or I just slept with this guy. You know what I'm trying to tell you?
I think it's the same thing when they say I used to go with this guy. I feel
Nah,
like,
it's not the same thing,
like, how long
fam.
they been, when they say
You
they
don't-
used to go with the guy, that means they dated the guy, right?
Like, yeah, there was
So
boyfriend and girlfriends.
Therefore, we
So,
don't know
a
what they
couple-
were doing with his boyfriend and girlfriend.
A couple comments on
No,
here.
but when they
J Dot say if she 30 and date 2 dudes a year since she's 18, it's gonna be up there, dog. Deeply rooted say I would rather know what I need to know and be eventually comfortable with the truth.
Okay.
Ronald says, "What's up, big dog? It's not a small world. Palm Beach is small. It's hard to date a female out here that had a past with a homeboy or a family member. I'm with Neff, and this one is scared." He also says we need to know. That's why he's saying that we need to know. My boy Zoe say, "Don't care who you slept with unless he's white." Gotta cut you off.
But my rebuttal was for Esther though.
What did she say?
I noticed that she was like not just her, but like women in general said what she said before, that they don't want to know unless if it's like, I guess, somebody that they know or they're friends with, right? Because they don't want to look stupid out there. You feel me?
No, I ain't saying about looking stupid.
In the
I just
mic,
want
though.
I ain't saying nothing about looking stupid. I just won't do nothing with nobody that like my friend has been with.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, I'm not going to ask,
So,
and I don't want to
so my question would be is like, women who think this way, that they don't care to ask or whatever unless it was a friend, would you want the man to reflect the same thing towards y'all? Like, let's say you guys have like a high body count, but you wouldn't want him to care unless it's somebody that he knows that you slept with?
If he wants to ask,
Yeah,
ask.
if he asks,
But
he
I'm not
asks.
going to ask. You can ask. I'm not going to be against you if you ask.
Y'all
So let-
so
let's-
scared.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
No, I'm with you.
You get what I'm saying? Because like,
what I really want to know though.
because
I
like,
don't
because
expect that, nah.
no, say it again.
I said I don't expect that. Nah. If
Okay,
you
okay.
ask, then you ask. I don't care.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't care if you ask.
Because
If you wanna
like,
know, you want to know.
because I know some people where like they feel like, well, if I didn't ask you, why you asking me type of thing. Like,
No.
there are people like that.
No, but I mean, if somebody asks you, they're opening it up for you to ask them too, though.
Okay, cool.
Oh, for real. Well, the moment you ask me a question, though, you saying, okay, this is easy. I can ask that too. But let me ask, do y'all ask that question?
No, I don't.
I don't ask it like that.
No, I'm
but I
saying
do.
like today.
Yeah, I do.
In dating today, like
Yep.
most of us are over 25. I
Yep.
think Nisha the only one under 25.
I ask.
You asking
ask.
over 25? You don't even.
I ask.
Yeah.
I ask.
Nephews.
Bro, I ask, bro. Listen, listen, I went on a date with somebody, bro.
Zoe Lindor say women would never tell the truth about their weight and body count.
That's
Don't
real.
waste your time.
I believe
That's
that.
true.
I ain't asking
I
no question.
believe that.
I want.
I ain't asking no question. What you
You ask me,
Nah,
I'm going to tell you.
I was gonna say
If
like,
anything, I'm going to add to it.
You sound like you want us to ask you on the radio. You want us to ask you right now?
We're not dating.
Oh.
None of your business.
That was a good.
I ain't serious.
That's a good chiller. You see how
Quick.
she killed me.
Whole song about
It's a
that.
whole. That's
I love it. I love it. I
Good
love it. I love
rebuttal.
it.
Big
1,000.
rebuttal.
Go ahead.
Like I ask, you feel me? And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like this might be offensive to some females, but I even I went on a date. You know what I mean?
said
And I
I
asked the person, like, you know what I'm saying, what's their sexual orientation?
What you mean orientation?
Like, well, like I'm saying, do you like girls too?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
The reason why I asked that, bro, because we live in a time and era, bro. Like people think it's okay to.
Oh,
Like,
I ain't
you know-
even think about that.
I do. Like no, like when I asked her, she
Nev
was.
asked some good
I ain't
questions.
gonna lie to you. When I asked her that question, you
Okay.
should have seen her face. She was like, "Oh snap!" And then she was just like, why do you ask me that? I said like, yo, we live in 2022, and I know that we live in a generation now. Everything
Nev
is like
don't play.
it's like a one big mix. So I have to know I have to know because at the end of the day, like that's not something. Because I have a son, I gotta know what I'm bringing to my son. I'm not only dating for me now, bro. I'm dating for my kid too.
1,000. I respect that,
So
bro.
I gotta ask.
Miley, Ronald say we, LOL. Go ahead, love.
My
We
question
about what?
is,
I don't know what you said earlier in regards to like if we not dating. I guess he was applauding that you was good with it. I'm sorry, Esther. Yes, man.
oh, okay. Do men really count how many people they sleep with?
I think you get to a point where you don't. Know what I'm saying? Because it's like you start to like.
Ask me that question.
Oh, Jesus.
Do men really count how many people they sleep with?
No, not. I meant.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Not like
God.
that. Like if you was to ask me, I'd be like, I don't know.
Oh, like
Well, there you go. So
Your
you don't
body-
count.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like just to be honest. Not saying I have a lot.
yeah.
I just don't know the number. I never really was like, okay, one. Like you know what I'm saying?
you can name,
Go to a
like,
new
one
person.
higher.
Two.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Dancing
I'm
around.
guilty of this, bro. I've counted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've counted.
Yeah, I don't
You're
even expect
crazy,
to know
bro.
that.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
just
a
saying.
female counts.
I counted,
I know, I
bro.
wouldn't
I ain't gonna lie to you. I counted,
I
bro.
don't expect to know.
What? I mean, okay, I can't. I don't know.
Maybe you sit down.
The ones I remember.
Sit down.
No, I'm just saying though, like, cause like, if I remember correctly, you know what? I'm not gonna blast me out like that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying though, bro. The numbers up there.
Rico Suave, man.
I'm being honest with you.
But I thought, why was you even
You should
fighting?
say it again.
Last
Your
episode.
numbers are up there.
The numbers up there, bro. You feel me? But the thing is, I counted my person. I'm like, yo, I need to do some praying and fasting, bro. Like, damn. Like, cause like Ken said, bro. When you do these things with people, bro, half of you
Is that?
with them, like vice versa, bro.
What's your number?
Everybody's
What's your number, Nell? You know your number. You said it's high up there. I want to hear.
I'll tell you off the air.
Like, okay.
Podcast live, bro.
Yeah.
You don't know who watching.
Hey,
Yeah,
look,
that's
yo,
real.
man. But yeah. So I'm surprised that
And they
people,
like Solomon though, bitch.
Nah, I'm surprised that people still ask that question. Zolindor says if you didn't, that boy crazy. That boy crazy.
If you didn't climax,
If you didn't climax, it didn't count.
I was thinking it was a whole other word.
Sounds
That
like a
boy
dude answer to
crazy.
Wait, is this Facebook?
Yeah.
No, it's
Live
Instagram.
I don't even know.
Facebook.
I don't know what they
Okay,
saying on IG.
okay, now.
I'm answering for real.
I'm saying it's on IG for real. I don't even know what they saying on IG. But,
Oh yeah, just
yeah.
You gotta have an IG person.
No cap. We took Esther out of the phone. But
That's
but-
crazy.
But all right, man. So did y'all have a number? Did the women ever give me a number? Y'all say y'all don't even care. Y'all don't ask.
Give me an approximate or estimate.
That'd be too much.
Yeah, like for y'all, like even though y'all don't
I'm
have a
just
specific number, but
curious.
like what would be like this dude, like he's drunk, right?
Let's
And like
see, my
he told you
age.
10.
Probably start at 15. So let's say
I'm not gonna believe
3
10
years.
You know, oh, for a grown dude, but like a teenager, you gonna believe them little numbers.
So if he said 10,
today.
you don't believe him?
Today?
Not from
He's just wow.
Oh, well, no, today these just sitting dubs at 17.
Yeah.
Because the girls wanted more than the guys.
Man, it's crazy, bro.
That's another
It's
topic. Bro.
crazy.
Yeah, man. These numbers dumb.
That's another topic.
But I get. So y'all still not gonna get no number?
Huh?
We trying to get the women time for a number. They don't
I'll
want to
just
get
wait,
throw
wait.
out
What was the
50, but I don't even know if that's really.
Because whatever it is, whatever you're gonna tell me,
Lisa,
I'm
you
not-
know- Lisa, you know-
My age is different.
Wait, what was the?
Wow.
What was the?
I think it depends on your age too.
What's your number?
Yo, give me
Number
some
for what?
headphones.
For a
Too
man.
much. What's too much?
Like if he said like
What's the number?
Nisha, what's the number, Nisha?
A man can have that you're not.
What's the amount of partners that he can have prior to being with you? What's the limit?
I'm not gonna say nothing.
His old Lindor say, I'm guessing. Ronald say, I got one body count. My BM, maybe that's it. Only proof I have.
Wow, that's funny.
Right.
Hey, man, there's a bunch of virgins in this world, man. So, look, man, we going to take a little
Bro, you see
transition.
the girls they want to answer, the ladies want to answer, right?
They did.
Bro,
I'm not gonna lie.
y'all not listening. Y'all not paying attention to the show. The question was like hypothetically speaking, right? Because you guys will have a number. But let's just say the dude said, I said 10. She said she don't believe. Okay, cool. Esther answered, right?
Oh, hey, chill out, Zo.
No, so they don't want to answer the question.
I don't care.
No, that's not the point.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of expected for the guy to have more of a body.
I was just about to
count
say
than
that.
That's what I said in the
women.
beginning.
So kind of
But
like
is that still true today?
Yes. What do you mean?
Still.
It's true today. Why
Still.
wouldn't that be true
You
today?
saying the girl's hot, so that means the dude's
I'm gonna
gonna.
kind of expect.
No, we
them
didn't
to
mean
have,
a guy to have high. I don't think we meant a guy to have higher than the girls. I'm just saying I expect them to
I
have
mean
high.
that.
Period. Oh,
Have number.
Okay, but like,
period.
like, if you had to pick a number, if you had to, huh?
We got 50 and we got I don't care.
50?
50.
We got
Who said
50
50?
and
at
I
my
don't
age,
care.
Sorry.
yeah, I
Okay,
guess
that's
50.
just
So
50.
50 is too much.
That's the
At
limit.
your age, it better be.
If
too
you
much.
let a guy
Oh,
get
yeah,
to
she's
50, bro, you might as well say you don't care though, Esther.
50, bro.
Huh?
If you let me get to 50, you don't care, bro.
I can't say I don't care, but
I'm just saying, if I'm at 50,
I'm
you don't
pushing.
care.
I'm
You don't-
freaking 36. I
No,
mean, that's
that-
a lot of years.
But what I'm telling you is, you don't care.
50, bro.
Well, yeah, I
That's a
said
big
I don't
number,
care
bro.
before
Yeah.
too. I
I'm
said I
with
don't
you.
care, but you pressed me to give a number.
Nah, you right. You know what? You right.
That's
I'm
right.
honest.
There you go.
I apologize.
I tried to tell you.
That's
I
true.
apologize. I apologize. So with that being said,
pressure
man,
people.
from what I gained in this conversation, men are more promiscuous than women. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what I'm hearing from
It
the
sounds
from
like a very
ladies.
feminine word, promiscuous, but y'all know what the meaning is. Is that where we ending off at? Men are more promiscuous than men than women?
No, that's not what we say.
Nah, not at all. Not just because of
What are we
how
saying?
much partners. Females know how to lie. they more. Okay, for a boy to get a number that high, that means a lot of females done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What about women would stick to the same few guys
Yeah.
more, but men would do more with different women. But women could be very promiscuous, but with like the same guy, you know, at a
Yeah,
time.
I
But
feel
you know what I'm
that.
saying, with the same.
If she went to
But
college,
guys
it's
would
high.
do different guys.
That's what Linda said.
Yeah, that's what. Shout out to my boy Zoe.
About
If she
that
went to
theory.
college, it's super high.
I wouldn't say that that's true though.
I done came across girls that'll say like on TikTok that they'll just, even if it's an ex, they'll just keep going back to the ex because they don't add it in the body.
Yeah, they
Right.
add the.
Because it's like somebody you know you're comfortable with. I mean, especially as a woman coming from, like, we're more fragile. Like,
Right.
so somebody we're already comfortable with and feel safe with, like, at least physically.
Yeah, you would.
And
We
we don't
tend
want
to
to
go
look
to
like
the same
we.
guys.
Whoever's not going, like, he won't shame you basically.
That too, who could keep our secret,
Comfortable, yes.
you know, whatever. But to guys we're more comfortable with, and we know we're safer. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Than just all more random guys. And I think guys would do more random.
Fellas,
women.
take notes what
I
Esther's
think-
saying, y'all.
I think
Let me ask y'all this though. Let me ask
Take
y'all.
notes, fellas.
Who do y'all think really like? Who publicizes it more in regards to like for the individuals that do keep secret and don't like be out there with it? Do you think females or guys are more open in telling people like they had sex with an individual?
The men are more open because it look different.
I
If a
don't-
female was to
Ooh,
say
that's a little bit debatable.
Girls are put to shame for it. I know for being promiscuous. But
I don't know.
It's like it gives the guy like, you know, I'm that nigga.
I don't
give
know.
them
I
some
think.
bravado.
I think I got women on this one.
I think.
Slightly.
I think
guys
women
will
now.
lie about having a higher number. Because
No,
I got I don't know. I got women like when you you say publicly
lie
like
about that.
because that's what.
when you say publicly like what they going
I
on
think-
Facebook talking about it.
That's what I'm saying.
not,
Like,
no, I'm talking about like you know,
Like-
like
amongst-
they,
I feel like she'll tell like you know
Yeah.
girls got certain friends they like pour into.
Right.
I feel like they're gonna like cause like you know they're gonna let their girls know. You feel
yeah.
me? Like
But who going out of the circle first?
I think I got the
Going out
female.
of the circle.
I got the female because
Like
you know
telling
why?
somebody randomly.
Not random, but you feel me? Like
Nah,
somebody.
I got the female.
Oh yeah,
I got
it's
the
female.
I
I
think
think
the
a
female.
female would talk about it to another person.
All right,
more.
Another- yeah, she
let me
gonna
hear
talk
Marie.
about-
Let me hear Marie. Why you say you think it's the men?
Because they will even lie even if they didn't hate.
Oh yeah,
They will
people-
go out
of
with a
course
lie
dudes-
about it.
I
yeah.
don't think guys still do that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, the
Yeah,
number-
Yes, they do.
to this day,
That's
Yes,
lame.
they do.
That's lame.
Don't mean everybody
Yes,
else
they
grew up.
do.
You get roasted
thinking
for
people
that.
grow out
When you was a jit
like
out
you
here
did.
claiming
Yeah, you can't-
bodies
you
or
can't
whatever,
claim a
you
body.
can't claim because especially them girls are quicker. They'll put you out in front of everybody.
Right.
Even if they gave you to you, they'll still put you out. So you can't even be out here capping like that. But Marie says guys and can't say females. Why you say females?
Why I say females like more to say it out to an outsource?
Yeah.
Probably to make the girl feel like that's my property. You can't mess with this guy.
Yep.
Property.
What? I didn't say prop. Well, I just said
Lying.
property
You know
the way
what
I
you
said
mean.
it.
Like when dogs
Bro,
go pee
don't
in
explain
somebody's
yourself, bro.
yard.
You straight,
Mark,
man.
that's
I
Mark
understand. You
Attention.
good.
I know exactly what he means.
No, I'm just saying that you have to explain yourself, man. You've been around these people for months and years, almost like a year now. You good?
Hold on.
What about you when you
I-
get so
I-
emotional you want to be high?
Bobby, listen, you better sip on that bill.
Now,
One at a time.
Crazy.
One at a time. One at a
I
time.
said what we're told though is we shouldn't do that because when you talk about it to other girls,
That's gonna make
good,
them
that's
wanna
gonna make them want them more.
go holler at them.
So
Exactly.
most of the time, I feel like girls keep it a little bit more private. If you know, you know.
Now guys be cuffing, bro.
Nah. What you mean? Guys, they'll be like, hey, that's me
They don't,
right
even,
there.
they don't even say nothing. What you mean?
Oh,
That's what I'm
okay.
saying. Like guys
I
don't
feel like
really. I don't feel like
They don't
guys.
talk about, you know what I'm
we
saying?
real
I feel like females
I
do
feel
that.
like women
Real
do it
gentlemen.
more.
I got women on that, bro, because you know what happened? Because like they're gonna have one best friend that they tell.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
But I'm talking about she gonna.
Boys that y'all tell?
Nah, not no like
If it's a girl that you really like, but if it's a girl that you just
a regular girl.
And I don't.
Oh,
I feel
that's-
like guys don't really go into details like that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what guys will do. Guys gonna actually be around her. Like if he out here claiming her like that, like he'll be around her type vibes. But if he ain't really out there with her in regards to like being out in public or around his homeboys or whatever, then he cuffing. Like that's on the loose.
Yeah,
and not only that too, like if let's say they both
females
are at
that
an
don't
outing,
know that.
right? And they didn't know they was both of them gonna be there. Let's say that guy is around like another chick, just vibing or whatever like that. She gonna feel some type of way.
Wait, what?
What happened?
Let's just say,
I was lost.
let's just say they go out somewhere, like they go to an event and they vibe, right? Let's say that girl who's been, smashing with the dude like on a down low. Let's say she sees this guy at the club somewhere, right? But that guy's with another girl just vibing. She's gonna feel some type of way.
Okay.
But I'm saying like they weren't in a relationship though. Like
Yeah,
it was
not a
just-
It just
relationship,
was
nothing
a
like that.
down low.
You
I
think
feel,
so?
like, I feel like she's gonna feel some type
She
of way.
gonna make a scene. Is what
Because
you're
you
saying?
know why?
Nah, she caught feelings then. That ain't nobody that.
Yeah, that's
But who
just
cares? But I'm saying though,
You got some people that'll keep it gangsta and come say what's up. to you.
like I don't even know you.
You feel?
That's true.
Left don't remember. Like this generation is new, bro.
Yeah.
We're still
Yeah.
stuck in the old ways, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you, but I don't like
I'm talking
this
about the old ways.
generation.
They
I'm gonna be honest with you.
They ain't really out there like that.
Nah,
come and talk to
they
me. I
definitely
know you.
still.
Probably act like they
I don't even know you.
Hurt your feelings.
for sure.
I
don't even know
Send you
you.
home crying.
For sure.
Yeah, I feel like women was like talk about it more to their peoples and stuff,
Yeah,
and the
me
word
too.
gonna spread if they tell the wrong female.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get to, man. So
Yo, look what
halfway.
Kiva said.
Now, please, bro, if you can help me out with them comments. 'cause
She
they go
said,
something.
but women can't and usually don't casually have relations successfully because she's most likely going to catch feelings. Hallelujah. Women are usually promiscuous due to a situation in her life, like being molested or never having that father figure, so she's searching for something. That's Kenva again. Zoe said, women say they don't double back. When they're done with a guy, they are done with him. They're on that Mike Lion. Amen.
To keep
Women
the
are way more
numbers low.
promiscuous.
Hey, I
To
ain't gonna
keep-
lie.
To keep the nose low.
But I mean, she was reading off an IG post, I guess. Yeah, I guess it was an IG
I
post.
said they would go back to
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
No, I know,
Well, I'm
but
just saying, I'm
Zoe
reading the
Lindor
comments,
said
though.
that.
No, I'm with you. I know what
I was
the
saying how
Shout out to
Yeah.
Kemba.
Like some of the same men.
Kemba's a woman. So Kemba's saying women, you know what I'm saying, they most likely to catch feelings.
I was the one that said women
I
usually
agree.
Is
the
that
same
true?
men.
Is that
so-
true for the women? She
Hell
speaks?
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You
Women
catch feelings
catch-
about what? Somebody you just
Like if
Smash.
two people are just having sex and they're not really in a relationship, who catches feelings first?
I think
The woman.
Women.
The girl would, yeah.
Easy, bro.
What,
No, that's
what's
the question.
what's
That's
your
the
input?
question.
You did a face
I-
and said the girl.
I'm not asking for myself. I'm just reiterating.
I'm gonna keep it what it is.
Women
until you say something.
nowadays-
If you catch feelings, then we catching feelings. But if you don't say nothing, it is what it is.
Women
Oh,
nowadays,
He's strong.
they build different because it's just like I don't understand how you could just be doing that with a guy and you just don't catch.
No, that's
feelings,
the beautiful thought though, because that's what we supposed to strive to be.
No, to be honest with you, bro, I think they just know how to hide it more nowadays.
Yeah.
It's not about. It's not about. Listen.
Like,
it's not about not
And
catching feelings.
everybody, like they suppress it so much.
Exactly.
Bro, yeah.
And here's the thing: they use these social media outlets to hide it, to act like they cool, they can get another dude. They hiding that, bro. Listen, no matter what generation that you're in, a woman will be a woman and a man will be a man. Which means the way that a man is built, that's the way he's built. And how a woman's built, that's how she's built. I don't care what I don't care what false narrative that's being painted. At the end of the day, bro, there's a difference between somebody giving and receiving. So who's normally receiving?
Whoever says yes.
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, man. We grown, bro.
What are you giving?
You feel me? my couteau.
Couteau what?
My machete. You feel me?
Oh, boy.
Come on, like we know we not. I'm just saying though, that's just the way. Like I said, they may hide it more with a filter. They may hide it with a story. They may hide it with that little glossy stuff they put around their head on Snapchat.
So you feel
trust
some
me,
type of way because
it's not about feeling that you go again.
do.
Oh my God,
yes, you
bro.
do.
It's not about me feeling some type of
Because
way.
here's the thing: women never had a platform. Okay, you can cheat in. Have any kind of body you have, you can have.
Right.
So, but men always have that.
Right.
Platform?
Yeah.
Yes.
Music.
Yes.
We've been talking about it in music forever.
Yeah.
So that's why I said men, even if they don't have a high kind of body count, they will lie about having a high
Because
body count.
they've been trying to keep up.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you guys always make it seem like, so women back in the day usually always have to.
Quiet.
Exactly.
Correct. And
So
history repeats itself.
So don't make it seem like you guys always put a stamp on women. Be like, okay, as a woman, this is how you feel, this is how you act, this is how you this is how you that.
That's not what I said, bro. About something.
Yes.
Nah. All I'm
women
saying.
are evil. Men's excuses are always, when a woman cheat, it's worse because she catching feelings. It's emotional.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie though.
No,
That's not an excuse though.
Unless you
Wait. The reason that we say that is because we get emotional. You feel me? Like, if you saying that that's the reason that they cheated, it's because it hits us too. Like, that's how we express our emotions.
No, but it's also because
we
what
are hurt.
they have to say.
Yeah, that's hurt people though, like a hurt dog. You feel me? Like, you just hurt.
See, this is what I mean.
female gonna
You see how-
sleep with a person that they don't like. My bad,
No,
never.
you go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
Is that what you telling me?
What?
Women don't
Right.
just sleep with just anybody just like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Like,
y'all-
you saying how
Y'all investigate.
Okay,
period.
being picky doesn't mean, okay, I want to be in a relationship with you.
what you mean be picky?
Just like you said, you won't sleep with anybody.
You mean?
But if
I didn't say women
if
are
I
picky.
choose who I want to sleep with, that doesn't mean I want to have a relationship with you either.
But you wouldn't like that person
But
that you
there's a
sleeping with
reason why
if you in
you-
a relationship with a dude.
Huh?
Like,
Okay.
you would not. So I'm just saying you will sleep with a person that you don't like.
I'm not saying, what do you mean not like?
Because you just said that like you
put
just
feelings-
because you
Yeah, I
choose-
like you. You're attractive. I have sex with you, but
That's what-
I don't want to be in a relationship.
Oh,
That doesn't
that's
mean
cool,
all of a
but
sudden
that's-
I'm emotionally
Nah, but him
involved that I
saying
want to
that-
be in a
No,
relationship.
what she's saying is that she doesn't like the narrative of us saying that women catch feelings when they have sex with a person.
They mostly do though.
They mostly do.
That's just
Okay.
what
That's the
Okay.
percentage.
But listen, here's the
Okay.
thing, right? I
The
understand what she's
the-
trying to say.
The majority, but not
let's be-
all
No, what
women.
I said, not what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I'm understanding what she's saying, but listen, the thing is like,
it
I
right,
don't
bro.
I don't
Get it
want to
right.
get too like gruesome, but fam, like bro, like we're grown here, okay? We know how it goes down.
Yeah.
You feel me? She's the one. Listen, if she gives the consent, you're in, my friend. And when she gives that consent, you know what happens, bro? It's because she wants it too. You feel what I'm saying? So when she wants it, bro, it's a different ball game.
I don't think we debating that. So before we go too deep, before we go too deep into these different conversations, we evolved it from where we was. And we got to the 50.
You're too emotional.
We got to the 50 ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the limit.
Oh,
My
boy,
fellas,
okay.
if you got more than 50, just say 49. You understand what I'm saying? And we gonna keep it
dumb,
rocking, but
bro.
don't get drunk. Don't get drunk. We gonna take this break. Come back to what's more
30-second break.
disrespectful.
That's how you
I
feel,
see
Esther?
you. That's exactly how I
That's
feel.
how you feel. So you saw everything,
Don't
and you didn't
let
want to
folks-
call me and be like, Neff, take it down.
You want to listen to me? I got on you Sunday night
Alright,
before.
so
I did take it down, by the way.
disrespectful? What's more disrespectful, right? Y'all gonna have plenty time to get to that. You feel me?
We early today, man.
Yeah, I ain't knocking it. So look, what's more disrespectful? Number one, being mistreated or discriminated against because of being black, versus a homosexual flirting with you?
Being
What's more
black.
disrespectful?
the black.
Discriminated me.
Yeah.
Was that even?
That's kind of tough, bro.
What?
Oh.
Oh, is that?
So imagine a nigga coming to talk to Kane.
I'm
Who's Kane?
Let me just say,
I don't know Kane. You mean Can?
Can.
Be quiet.
So
But-
Ken.
it's the flirting for me, dog.
Nah, look,
I got the flirting, bro. I'm used to getting discriminated against. I'm used to that.
I was saying to you, I don't like the discriminate against. Whoa. I don't like that discriminating stuff because I did nothing to you.
Done.
So if I look good to a gay dude, you talk
take
to
it as
me,
a
I'm gonna
compliment.
tell you I ain't into that,
That's
big dog.
it.
You feel me? So like, it's not.
That's it.
No.
Like-
the audacity, bro, to flirt with me. Like,
Nah,
what cue did I give you to flirt with me?
No.
There's plenty of gay
Nah, you
guys
see-
that don't come off as gay.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's
Like,
not.
what made you flirt with me, though?
That's
Like,
real.
the audacity,
That's
bro.
why it's
That's-
disrespectful.
Relax,
No,
but
you
that's
should be
what I'm
mad at
saying.
yourself. You might be giving the cue and not knowing it.
What am I giving? Bro?
But that's what I'm saying. Though, like,
Don't lie.
No,
I'm just saying if you never.
The wrist don't lie.
Like if you never had a dude come pull up, like you know a gay dude, like oh hey you look good or whatever the case man, you be like hey I ain't into that, bro. What you mean? I'm not gonna beat you up because you gay.
You know what I'm saying? He just asked you what's more
It's not
disrespectful
a.
to me.
Yeah, we ain't gotta.
You had our girls, not.
That's your
There's a lot
business,
of gay
bro.
guys that don't look gay at all. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that's
So you
your
shouldn't be.
business,
I
bro.
wouldn't know. They gotta.
He's just trying
Why
to
the
slut.
bloods don't like me?
Let me
That's-
ask you though, Ken, you ever been flirted with by a guy?
Nah.
How about you, Neff?
No comment, bro.
So yeah. Yes.
So he beat up the gay guy. That's what he's trying to tell
You
us.
probably caught you. Okay.
I'm just saying,
You still
like,
ducking the law about that?
That's my
You still ducking
He
the law,
was
my bad.
disgusted.
That's,
What about
yeah,
I
what
feel
about-
you.
Yeah,
You
because the reason why.
disgusted.
No, the reason.
What about Marie? You ever been flirted with
Yeah.
by a female?
Yeah.
What about Esther?
Yeah.
What about Nisha?
I don't know, honestly.
See, that's the what's wrong.
I don't know.
No,
You
but I
don't know
just
the
want,
cues.
I think females are more prone today to be flirted with by females. I think that's why they say it was okay. But I was shocked to hear Ken say that. But I mean, nobody wants to be discriminated against, man. I ain't knocking it.
That's facts.
I ain't
I ain't
got no
got
business with me, bro. If you egging it on, bro, now you looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, what? That's you, man. Like,
To me,
get
it's
around
you.
me.
It's
But if
your
you over here like,
audacity.
you still trying to do it. Now you trying to, now you testing my
It's
manhood.
the
Exactly.
audacity
You know what I'm
for me,
saying?
man. Like, bro,
I get your
All right,
audacity.
so number two, man. Number two.
Casket, 'cause my nigga.
What's more disrespectful? Accidentally tripping while walking and the crowd sees you, laughs, takes pictures, record video, or being at an award show and Chris Rock roasts your partner about a medical condition.
Oh my God.
Which one's more disrespectful?
Tripping.
You ain't slapping me.
I'm gonna laugh at myself.
You ain't slapping me, bro.
Bro, that.
They take like pictures.
You ain't slapping me, bro. I tell you that for a fact, bro.
No, he
No.
didn't say the slap. He
He
said.
didn't say
roast.
slide. He
I know.
said which was
I know,
worse.
but I'm just saying you ain't slapping me, bro.
What answer? What question?
He's already there.
You.
See, they don't get it, bro. You
He's
ain't
already
slapping me,
there.
bro.
He's already there. That's what he's trying to say.
Thank you.
Okay, well we're not. So
That's not
turn
even.
off his
Yeah.
Nah,
let's focus on
But-
the question at hand.
yeah, it's just falling.
You don't want nobody to record you?
It's,
Yeah, I guess
want
it's the
nobody
falling.
recording.
I don't know,
medical-
so I guess it's the fall.
It's really a medical condition though.
What she got?
Yeah, alopecia.
I don't know, man. I
I
don't
see
know.
people with alopecia, bro.
They don't look like
she
that.
got alopecia.
She
bald.
She got
But she said she been bald. She been
nah.
at it.
Nah,
She's not bald like Vin Diesel, man. She got a Caesar, bro. A lot of
But she was
alopecia.
bald at the Oscars, wasn't she?
No,
Nah, she had hair.
you ain't slapping me, bro.
He didn't have it.
I don't, huh?
Also shine.
Look up the picture. You think it
Okay.
was shiny?
Okay, let me look it up.
Her hair was never shiny.
No,
That's-
but what I heard is that she cut her hair a long time ago because she knows she had it. So before it like started falling out, she just went like she chopped it early.
Yeah.
Cause since I was a jit, I knew her for being bald.
Yeah,
I never knew her as a lady with long hair.
Yeah,
Fact.
I say it's a medical
No,
condition
she
because
did
they got
have
a
some
name
hair.
for it.
Oh. I guess it's the distance that I saw her. I didn't see
Do
all
what
that.
it look like? Got hair in it?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Alopecia, you got spots.
Yeah,
Am I wrong?
patches. Maybe there's a certain phase of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I feel what you're saying though.
But
I
I,
didn't see that when.
but
Like I said, you
yeah,
ain't slapping me, bro.
but yeah,
saw
you
that light
can't.
that was on it.
I mean, that's my wife though. If she has a medical, if she got a small arm, and you talk about my wife's small
But
arm.
my
What
thing
you
with
mean? You at a
that,
comedy show though.
My thing was,
It's
it's a comedy show for one.
He's a comedian, but for
Yeah.
us,
But
we
my
probably
thing
be at
is,
a comedy
like-
show.
Yeah.
Like when they was growing up, like the people like that do comedy would be cracking on people
People
way
and
worse
and
than that and doing way worse
like
than
DC
that.
Young Fly, bro.
Yeah,
he got
oh, that's all he
for
do.
that.
No, we're talking about
By
back in the
medical
day.
conditions, though.
But
He's
that's,
talking
even
that's,
now, he
that's
said
how,
DC though. He's
that's
saying now
where
about
Will
DC.
Smith grew up though.
I mean,
and
look how
Jada
long they've
Smith.
been Look how long
Facts.
they've been roasting Magic Johnson, bro, about catching AIDS. Like, you feel me? That's a
Bro,
medical
Michael
condition.
Jackson. People
Yeah.
roast on Michael
yeah, yeah.
Jackson.
For sure.
Even
Like,
when he
they-
was alive,
they
going
been
through all the
doing
stuff that he
that.
was going through. They
Yeah.
snapped on Michael.
But Buddy
Steve Harvey
live.
snapped on Michael. Cat Williams snapped on
Everybody,
Michael.
bro.
Dave Chappelle
Yeah.
snapped. Everybody
They
made a
been doing
gimmick
that.
on Michael.
Yes.
That's true.
I remember, bro, every comedy joke was on Michael at the time. You feel me?
Either for touching the little boys or
Yeah.
the sleep stuff. But let me ask y'all though, as a man, Ken, would you feel upset
If what?
if you went to if you went to a comedy show?
We can't hear the laugh. My girl, you
So there's no jokes that's like cross the limit for you, right?
not no dead people jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like
I mean, they did.
not my mama. Like God forbid my mama don't pass or nothing. Like if my mom was to pass, I don't want you to be like, oh, you know, you're dead mama, blah 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 blah. Like that's that's.
Yeah.
But if we here, like you said, we used to seeing people cracking on people. The comedians
This what we
cracking on the
came for.
crowd.
This what we
Yeah,
came
so
for.
exactly. So, matter of fact, I went to Cat Williams show in Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
I know when we was booking the tickets, it was said this not sit too close, so we gonna get cracked on.
Yeah,
We still was close, but not like the first
Right.
couple
Right up under
rows. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like,
'Cause they be
it's
talking
kind of
to
no,
them.
and they was right in the front row. Like,
I feel like he was playing that.
You know you finna get ate up if you.
come on, nah.
To be honest with you, bro, like people like if you ever watch the Kings of Comedy, I think B.E.L.I.V.E was the first act, right? And when he was about to finish his act, you notice that in the crowd he started roasting on everybody. Like he looked at he was so strategic with it. Like if he had like a bad jacket on, he stepped on your jacket.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they do.
don't
You
play
know
by
what I'm
that.
saying? Even Dave Chappelle did it back in the Nutty Professor when he was skinny. He
Yeah.
cracked on everybody
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
crowd. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
And Jada was there. A Nutty Professor. Jada was there.
With a wig on.
Yeah,
So she
Nutty
know,
Professor.
so she know how it goes.
So Jada was there, even though it was a movie, but Jada was there.
hey, Will a comedian?
And
Correct.
then I saw the clip where like after like Will Smith slapped him, he went to sit down. Jada just smiled and laughed.
She was happy.
Well,
She was
okay.
happy for that.
So let
She
me-
got the
let me-
power,
let me
boy.
ask
She
y'all
got
though,
some hella power, boy.
Since we right there, what do y'all think about that situation?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna
think he
say this.
overreacted.
I'm gonna say this. To be honest with you, bro.
I really want to go.
I really think that it's a very, very interesting situation because what I don't understand, and maybe if I'm seeing the wrong clip, how do you laugh first, and then later you go on stage,
Yep.
right, and then you slap Chris Rock?
They say after he saw his wife's
That's what I was
reaction.
just-
So-
initially.
so, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened though.
So-
Like, literally, he took it as a joke, but he looked and see, oh, she got hurt by it.
Yeah, 'cause you
I
can see it
have
on
to
her
do
face.
something.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's my thing. And number two, right? You feel me? I don't even think that slap was meant for Chris Rock. I feel like it was a whole
Yup.
bunch of built up
Yeah.
from something else, bro. Because
I agree
like
with that.
I'm like out of all people, you want to slap Chris
Yup.
Rock?
That's what I'm about to say
agree
too.
with
I was. Go ahead, my bad.
You
get
know,
no points
and,
for that. You get no
like
points
I
for
just
that.
like
Yeah.
but then again,
They'd have been making
But-
him look like a simp.
but I don't.
I mean,
Will Smith
basically-
did look like a simp of that red table talk though.
Yeah.
Like he was crying.
How's everybody though? How everybody feeling about it?
I feel like
I
it was
feel
planned
like.
out.
Go ahead.
I still feel like it was staged. It was already.
I'm right.
It was
I'm-
all planned out.
I've come to that
and
side.
a year later or whatever, then or a few months
Chris Rock
later,
on
they're
tour.
gonna.
Chris Rock on tour and his
Yes.
numbers-
I feel like
price
it was
went up.
all
I just read
planned
that
out.
he resigned
Because
from
really,
the
I feel like
Academy or
that's not
something.
Will Smith
So,
character.
Who-
and
That would really.
they said
just
Will
go on
resigned
stage.
from the Academy.
He did.
I saw that Netflix is suspending his movies. So I'm
Really?
like, I wouldn't risk
Yeah.
my money.
Yeah.
I just saw a movie.
So, I
I
don't know.
I didn't know that. He
Yo,
get hit?
he get bro. You didn't see?
I
They
didn't know
said
that.
Netflix
But
is
I just
suspending his
saw
movies.
today
So-
somebody said that, and I watched a movie of him on Netflix. They
Yeah,
was
but
playing.
like what I'm
Oh,
saying.
they're considering, or have they done this already?
I believe they're
I know they were
doing-
considering to take back the Oscar, and that was literally his first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
crazy.
considering
But they
taking it
haven't
back.
done anything though. I just hear them like, you know.
Also, too, there's another story that people are not talking about. Another thing they're not talking about is that they asked him to leave, but he didn't want to leave. That's another story that people don't talk about. No, they want him to leave the Oscars, but he refused to leave.
Will Smith?
Correct. I don't know
That's
about that
crazy.
part. All I know is that that's one side that people not talking about.
But
Like,
I don't-
Let me get to this side though. Esther, you say you feel like he overreacted?
He did overreact. Yeah, that wasn't necessary.
And it's
You
the
know,
fact that
but
you know him personally too.
oh yeah,
Not
and
even
but
like
what,
personally,
with what
like-
Neff said too, I feel like it was a build up because ever since
Mm-hmm.
that August thing came out and all these memes come out about him, like every time you turn around, there was something about Will and Jada, Will and Jada, Will and Jada. So I think he overreacted, but unlike most, I do feel compassion for him because I don't see Will doing that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen him.
So
He's
it's
never
like-
even been a tough guy. Like he's always been a cool guy.
He's always
Yeah.
been a cool. So
The
I
whole
never-
show was about him getting beat up and getting sent to Beverly Hills. Like,
Yeah, so it's like I don't see him doing that on a regular basis. So I don't see
He
him
tough
as
in the
an
movies, though.
angry man per se that goes off hitting people left and right,
Yeah, I
left and
don't
right
see it
all
either.
day. So I just feel like he broke. You know what I'm saying? And
facts.
sometimes when you snap, all you see is red. You know what I'm saying? All you see is red. So I don't know.
But
Maybe
like-
he wanted to prove a point to everybody
he
watching.
was a
It's like, you know what? This
gangster
is the
that
last
night, though.
time.
He,
No, that wasn't Will Smith. That was
the
Mike
way
Lowry.
he slapped this guy, but I ain't gonna. The way he slapped this guy,
Yeah,
he
it's
fixed
like
his
you.
suit.
Like I said, it wasn't meant for Chris Rock,
Bro, say he fixed his suit,
Bro.
back,
bro.
and
It
still
wasn't,
custom out, bro. Like,
bro. It wasn't meant. That
Will
slap was
Smith
not meant
on
for Chris
gangster
Rock.
mode that
Let's-
night, bro.
I could definitely.
My-
see that.
If it
That was
turns
the
out
cool
like
slap.
it really like for
was
real
the cool
happened,
But Chris Rock's face.
I'm
after
just
that,
looking at Jada
he looks
like, come on, bro.
did
That's
she-
your
what did she
husband.
do?
Like,
Jada
feel like-
gave him the eye. You didn't see the eye she gave him?
But she didn't say
Because
go
it's
punch.
like-
She didn't say to go slap.
no,
Hey, but he know that look, though.
But listen,
He ain't never
like,
did it before.
You better go
Like-
do something.
the way I see it is just like Will Smith, like that's her husband. So it's like she has a disease. She's feeling some type of way and like probably gave him that look, and then now it's like he has to do something. Or it's like when they get home, you don't know what's gonna go down. You
This
don't
the
you don't know
thing.
what's gonna make you feel.
You know what I feel?
Facts, bro.
Thing ab-
Commercial break or something.
The thing about that is,
Yeah.
Will, like Neff said though, Will Ben wanted to hit somebody.
Yep.
He just felt like if he hit the wrong person, like Tupac, he would have.
Got
You
shot.
feel what I'm saying? So
Big Mill.
But you
like-
can't do it like that.
nah,
bro.
that's why I
Chris
don't. I
Rock's
don't.
not even a tough guy.
Exactly, I don't respect it because you knew you could go ahead and slap this little man and he probably wouldn't react, or you knew he wouldn't react like that because, like
What
you
Chris
said,
Rock
they were
just said,
friends.
Wow. He
Yeah,
said,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Chris Rock played it off cool, bro.
Bruh.
What you mean?
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Somebody on the group chat said he a professional get like slapped. I don't
Bro,
know.
I don't
how
know,
y'all
bro.
worded it, but say he's a
Straight fresh
professional
prints
at
on
it.
his
I
face.
saw
If it's true, I felt really bad.
I
for
saw
Chris.
him like
Man,
after
Chris
the
Rock
slap,
pie.
they moved on. Like Chris
That's-
was behind the scenes.
Yeah,
People were-
pie.
even Chris was still like,
Even if
like,
you ain't.
like,
Listen,
so
when he got
Nah, bro.
when he
I don't
got
care
slapped,
what he
right?
rehearsed because you know he's a comedian, so he rehearsed this whole night. The fact that he was able to get back on, I don't see how you can get back
Like mentally,
to
bro.
programming after.
Bro.
Because he
I
thought
would've
about
got
everything he would
kicked
lose
out.
if he like
Yeah.
snap
But
back. You know
his
what I'm
is-
saying?
But
smart.
Lose what? That's defending yourself. That's defense.
But he had
He
a
went home.
It would have
Wait a
been,
minute.
It wasn't like on and on.
it would
you
have
know
been
what I'm
worse for Black America if two black men were fighting at
saying?
the
Yeah.
Oscars, bro.
So
Thank
it's
God I
probably
wasn't
like,
on stage.
Hey, but no, you know that
That's
you know that they
wild.
said LAPD asked him if he wanted to press charges. He said
He
no.
said, nah.
Yeah.
I
That's
respect
black-
that.
That's his brother. The boys knew each other for over 20 years.
Bro, he was on Fresh
You
Prince
have
too.
to fix me one, bro.
Yeah.
Like, no, dog. You're not just gonna slap me. And
Yeah.
and Esther, you was saying he probably not like that. There's people that's not like that, but they finna retaliate when somebody slap you.
No,
somebody.
but that's why I'm with Esther. Like he literally I'm with the conspiracy, but in regards to the situation, before I went to the side of thinking about the conspiracy, because as we know, with everything that's happening right now in Ukraine, everything that's happening in Haiti, everything that's happening in regards to the oil prices, like we literally paying dumb prices for gas, and we get our gas from Texas. You understand what I'm saying? So I did look at it like it's probably a whole conspiracy theory, like you feel me? But he overreacted for me because like if it was really pressure, he could have met this man anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like they went to
True.
dumb after parties. And
Right.
again,
Yeah.
they knew each other for
Exactly.
years. You know where each other stay.
exactly.
Y'all could have handled
Yeah.
that off stage.
Yeah,
bro.
that was-
If it
No
was
matter
just-
And think
how
about it,
bad-
that's a long, even if you was mad, that's a long, quiet walk up to the stairs and walk
And
up to
that's-
that
Smile in the
man,
face, like he
and
chilling.
you were smiling before, and then that's too cool of a slap. Like if I'm slapping somebody, I'm not gonna fix my jacket.
Okay, listen.
But I mean, he already up there. Like everybody already watching. He
Will
can't just walk back.
though?
And think about it. A lot of people
Will's
didn't know,
gay.
even though the Oscar was going on.
Of course, until they
Until
did that.
now,
but
like,
Will
now
Gay,
the
that's how he did all
ratings
that
went
extra.
dumb up.
You see how the guy was yelling back at Chris Rock? Like, do not, I mean,
My
don't
FY
keep my name,
yeah.
my woman name out your mouth. Look how he did it.
All right, so my thing
He
is
was
this.
doing that
My
for
thing is
Jada.
this. My thing is
Do
this,
the gay
right?
stuff
Hold on.
with Jada?
That's
So
nasty.
look, Ronald say he checked Chris Rock only because Chris Rock is small. Chris Tucker or any other comedian would have fought back.
Rocked him.
He
Oh,
also
Chris- I miss
said
Chris
it
Tucker.
was I lost it. It was staged because this incident took the front seat. I'm sorry, because the incident took the front seat for a week. The war and COVID is in the back burner. It distracted
true.
us. Like I'm right there with you, bro. K. Lou say LOL. So yeah, everybody's agreeing with us in regards to these different points. But
Honestly,
just
don't
keep
know
your eyes
it
open.
to-
Don't. And I understand it's popular news, but bro, there's so much going on in the world, man.
True,
Just-
you right. You right. You right.
you know what, man.
That's
I guess
crazy.
we had to touch it because we on the radio, but
Will Smith
last
was
one,
wrong,
man.
though.
What's more disrespectful? What's more disrespectful? A church member changing seats after you sit next to them versus you giving a less fortunate person $1 at the red light and they say that's it.
Oh.
Take it
The
back.
dollar. Yep.
Yeah,
Give it back, my
that's it.
back.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was
I'm
your
getting out of the car.
bad.
Give me my
Yeah.
dollar back.
That dollar. Like, damn, bro. That's it.
That's all I had.
That's $1 more than you had just now,
I
right?
give it to you.
You the one begging. I ain't the one begging. So
That's crazy.
Well, we're gonna fight. I want my dollar back.
and do a U-turn, like, get my dollar back.
Yo. Is
My
that
emergency
unanimous?
flashing light. I
That
want
was
my dollar back.
unanimous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Y'all don't
That's
care
it.
about people changing seats when y'all come sit next to them?
I don't care. I don't. I care.
That's it.
That's crazy.
I gave a homeless person food once. He got mad at me.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do?
I've
with
had
this
one that
eat?
say I can't. I'm not allowed to take this. I'm like, who told you that? Like, who you
What
work for?
organization?
Yeah, like what organization you're
Who
working
you
for?
work for? Bro? I was
They told you
told.
don't take food. Just
I
money.
never forgot that.
That's crazy.
All right, man. So second conversation of the night, man. Late night love time. Second conversation of the night says, does having a conversation about sex one time mean you're inviting the person into the bedroom or wanting that person to make a move on you sexually? If you bring up the conversation about sex in conversation, are you basically inviting this person to have sex with you, or
What
are
are
you
you
just
talking
having a
about, though?
conversation?
Like what? Like when you say
Are you just having a regular like you having a conversation with your old lady and she brings up sex? In your mind, is she bringing it up because she wants you to do something, or she wants you to move forward, or is she just bringing it up for conversation?
What is somebody
I don't think
dating
she's-
Yeah,
or
somebody you dating.
I don't think
Just
she's just
starting
bringing it up
dating
for
or whatnot.
conversation. Go
You
ahead.
date somebody you dating.
Go ahead, Nisha.
No, go ahead. This is just my opinion. I don't think she's just bringing it up for conversation.
Wow.
But I don't think that she just like wants you to just bust a move, like go ham, you know. But I do like think like that's the next step. Like I'm comfortable enough to have these conversations with you.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean.
No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Once again, I agree with Nisha, bro.
That's crazy.
Like real talk, this is like 5 for 5 today, bro. Like I think Jesus coming back, but
He
No.
is. You ain't gotta think it. He is.
facts. But like today, you know what I'm saying? But like but no,
Nobody
on the real,
knows.
like if she brings up that conversation, bro, the way I look at it, no, is because like there's something that she's pretty much trying to give me a hint. Because if we already spoke about body counts and stuff like that before, and then yet you bring up the conversation,
Yep.
you feel me, about sex, I'm like, all right, well, why all of a sudden sex? Did you just get off your period? Or like, what happened? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't get that. Like, what triggered you to just have that conversation? Like, you feel me? Did you watch a movie? I don't know. Like, what going on? Like, we were having a normal conversation, and then you bring up sex. Like, why are you bringing that up?
I'm not saying like it's just randomly, but I mean, finesse the conversation and then boom, we talking about
Finesse.
sex.
Meaning, did you finesse something with the Like,
So every conversation's a finesse. We finessing right now.
That's real.
How you feel about it, Esther? Queen, Cam, Miss Marie, how y'all feel
Yeah.
about it?
I don't know. I'm thinking like, how do you just like What was the
Come on,
conversation
you know.
before that leads
Y'all so
to
technical.
the
what-
like you can be like, oh,
You
you
know.
brought it up. Like what leads?
Girl,
to the-
you
know.
eventually
Not
bring it
playing,
up in
Maria.
a conversation.
Yes, thank you.
Eventually.
Thank you.
I mean, do we have to do the whole history of the conversation?
real.
Well, he called you at 5 and asked you how was your day after you answered how your day was. Like, when we get to that point,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Whether it was
So when you
randomly
feel
or just
when they get to
eventually-
that when they get to that point of being comfortable
Yeah.
to talk about sex, are you saying that they are inviting sex into the relationship?
Somebody's curious.
or
Off rip.
or a guy.
I'm curious.
I think-
Go ahead.
Yeah, for a female to bring it up, you ready to go. That's what I feel like.
I don't know about ready to go.
Nah, you ready to go.
agree.
I don't think a
I hate to
female
say it,
is
but I kinda
not.
feel like that.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not gonna mention no sex with nobody. You're not interested in sex.
And
I
having sex
agree.
with.
Even
No.
if you like trying to wait to marriage as a female, I wouldn't bring it up because I don't
Yeah.
want to start getting his mind
So
on that.
what's beautiful in that you saying that is that we're letting everybody know this is like for the women that are watching, this is how men think. For the men that are watching, this is how women think. So my boy Ken is letting all women know if you bring up that conversation, you
You
basically
ready to
tell
go?
them, like,
'Cause
you
am I
feel me,
wrong?
bust a move.
I'm sorry, women. Am I wrong? If
I
y'all,
agree
if,
with you.
if y'all don't like a dude, y'all not finna.
I agree.
Well, even if I like him, but
Oh, yeah,
but
well,
I'd
if you
rather
don't-
wait to marriage.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't bring it up because I don't want to
Not,
start.
see, that's a different.
what I'm saying?
That's a different route. I understand what you're saying. You because of marriage.
Okay,
But as,
I
I'm
see.
talking about as a female that is sexually active. You feel me with the stuff she's doing. So she's like, I'm not gonna just talk about sex with this dude because I don't want to have sex with this dude.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So if she's not trying to wait to marriage, then I'll take that as a signal. Well, if she brings it up, I feel like she's ready.
She's ready to go.
Yeah, to get to that level.
You feel?
But I
That's,
felt like Gay's question was more geared towards like, you know,
Like
what I'm
right
saying?
there and then.
as Christians dating. I don't know if that's what you meant.
I don't
Yeah,
think
like, you
I don't
ready to
think
go.
Lloyd mentioned anything about Christian
No,
dating.
I just think
nah,
about
that's
the
not what-
base of this podcast sometimes.
I
you
feel
know,
you.
like
But if we go
I don't
back
know.
to
You
the
should
topics
or
that you
maybe
sent
we
us,
don't worry
Some,
about
some
that.
things don't have to be reiterated every time. I mean, I'm a pass to ask you this question. So it's not. I'm asking you guys from your honest opinion. When a person brings up that conversation, what are you truly inviting? Just to talk about sex,
Come
or are
on.
you saying that I want to have sex?
pretty much. I feel like if the female tell me that, bro, she's indirectly saying that, yo, she want
she want to have sex with me.
that's it, bro. Like, I
Do
don't
the
know
right
what-
things to get there.
I don't know what else to look at. Like, we're not speaking about the diseases and stuff that can happen and all of that. We're not having a class. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, I really believe that she mentioned it because, like, she's curious, fam. She wants to know, like, what's good. You feel me?
What
So,
about the ladies? Are you guys in agreement?
Like if a woman brings it
No,
up.
if the guy brings it up in the
For
conversation.
me, if a guy brings it up, it's kind of catch-22 because I would want us to talk about that before, like, let's say I'm trying to wait to marriage. I do want to talk about our sexual expectations and all that stuff and our histories. It's a good conversation, but at the same time, if he brings it up, I'm gonna start getting nervous. Like, I hope he ain't trying to.
Yeah.
Even though I told him I'd rather wait, I hope he ain't trying to like open that door before I said I was ready. It's a catch-22, but
I have a question for Esther.
what's that?
And I think nobody ever answered this like this properly. Like, you know how, like, you know, you mentioned that we are supposed to wait to marriage and everything, right? So how do we talk about sex with a partner that we're waiting to get married to have sex? Like, how does that conversation look like? Like, what are we like? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's one
how
thing to
does it
talk
come up?
about, you know, your history, what you done did, but how do you talk about sex with the person that you're either dating or / courting, right? You feel me? And y'all waiting to marriage, like.
Let me ask you: would you, as a Christian man, be more comfortable bringing up the conversation yourself, or her asking you, or her bringing it up? What would you be more comfortable with?
I think I'll be better for me to bring it up.
Okay.
I don't bring it up at all.
Because if she brings it up, I feel
Yeah.
like something was going to go down.
Okay. What about Christian women? How do you guys feel? Do y'all feel like the man should bring it up, or do you feel like you are not comfortable until
I
you
feel
bring
like
it up?
all the things I've experienced thus far, I don't care who brings it up. I'll probably be the one that bring it up first. I'm like, all right, look.
Yeah.
All right, look. This is what I've been through. This is what I experienced. This is
It's
what
the
I
elephant
want.
in the
How you
room.
feeling? What you? Hey, let's just talk, cause I ain't got no time for the.
If we already know it's
I don't
going
want
down
him to
there, it's
bring it
going to
up first,
happen.
or I don't want him to think nothing of me. I'm just gonna have this conversation. You
That's
run
fine.
if you run. If I scare you away, then bye.
That's it.
I ain't got time for it no more.
So that's what
I
I'm
got
saying.
kids.
Yeah.
How does that question? So okay, what she said, I respect that because she's honest with it. But how does the conversation like looks like? Where like you said sexual expectation, right? So like we had this thing at our church, right? It was like a dating / marriage thing, like what to do and not to do, whatever, right? It was like a little like convention thing, and then I was just like, okay, like how do you tell someone the things that you like or you experience sexually without, you feel me, the conversation getting too crazy? Because like because here's the thing, because the questions that we asked at the convention,
How is that not supposed to get
but
crazy?
no, this is, I'm not even trying to be funny. No, this is real talk, because the reason why I asked that question is because they kept saying that, oh, you and that person needs to have a conversation prior. So I'm saying, okay, if we're gonna have this conversation prior with Christians, how does this conversation gonna go out?
You know
Like,
what?
what do?
I'm not
do
gonna say-
we bring our pastor in the middle?
No,
Like, do we bring other believers around us? Like, how does that go?
I just really hope that like we can truly represent the light of Christ, like, you feel me, as we are supposed to, and don't confuse the fact that we are human beings too, bro.
Right.
Like, we gonna have
That's a
this
need.
conversation however we gonna have this conversation, but
Okay.
what needs to happen in that conversation, maybe have to have reminders once in a while, is that we need to be more disciplined, babe. Like that's the full conversation. Know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get to a point where you understand what your priorities are, and as a woman, she must uphold that. You understand me? And as a man, you must lead in that aspect too, if that's what you really want. And if they not rocking with you, like what Sister Esther said, they gonna go and do what they gonna do. But we shouldn't be compromising those moral things. You feel me? Just to have a conversation gonna happen.
I think we should make
Christian
a point.
people don't need to be doing all this. What you talking about, bro? Like, get the pastor. I
Yeah,
think I want to
please.
ask him.
I don't want my pastor knowing what I like. But
It's a serious.
like to
Bring
next
in the
question,
middle.
I do say bring up the truth, not just some finesse. The truth that a lot of marriages suffer because of no sexual capacity. So I mean, compatibility. That's
This
what I'm
is-
looking for.
This is why I mentioned that, bro.
The same way you
may
talk
be
about
capacity.
finances, the same you should be talking about sex. You
For
should
sure.
talk about who should be cooking or what you want or whatever and stuff like
If
that.
we will be
So,
engaged in this in this for like the next 100 years,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be weekly, daily. Like, why are we not gonna have that conversation?
you should,
privately?
and you could probably introduce it like that, Neff. Like, I'm not trying to get all
Gotcha.
freaking stuff, but like, if we're really gonna tie to each other, I don't want to be unfulfilled in my marriage. You know what I'm saying?
course,
I know it's
yeah.
not just about sex, but this is a very important thing.
It is very
1000%.
important, and I believe a
1000%.
lot of believers, they like to put a blanket on that topic.
Very true.
Like, you
Yes.
feel what I'm saying? Because, we're believers and all that, but like, bro, like, especially like, not all believers got into the faith as a virgin.
Of course.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, some of us, became believers, and yet, we have experience from what we did in the past.
Yes.
We're new creations in Christ. Amen. You feel me?
Yes.
But that still doesn't knock the fact that, there's certain things that we encountered with.
Of course.
God doesn't hold it
Temptation.
over our heads as
Jesus
banners.
was tempted.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, yeah, I think these conversations are very necessary, and the people are afraid to talk about it because it's like, I don't know if it's because it's taboo or it's probably, quote unquote inappropriate, but let's just be real though, bro. Like, for example,
No,
like,
in the Christian community, sex is very taboo, bro.
Still.
And
the Bible talks about sex.
what's wild is that and I don't want to say that, I don't want to give it solely to the church, but a lot of young people are confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they're not teaching sex, and they're not teaching that. And parents too. That's why you can't only blame the church. There's a lot of parents that it's taboo for them too to have that conversation with young people, because you don't want to be the one. You think that you're gonna be the one putting it in their mind, but like little Betty done watched every video on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? So she needs to know morally how should she look at sex. I think that that's what we have to do as adults, is teach young people about the morals of sex, because it's sexual immorality, which is the sin. So we have to teach more of the moral capacity of, like, you feel me, how to engage in those things. That's
I
my
agree.
thoughts. I feel.
I agree 100%.
We stopping? All right, but let me ask y'all this question, right, real quick. I know it's already midnight. Wait, are we done there? Anyone?
Nah, run that.
Huh?
Go ahead with the question.
Go to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. If you're dating someone, try and find out how that person was raised. A lot of
Oy.
people weren't raised in love. They were raised on survival. That's why you see so many men and women not being able to love properly, hurting people. You'll find a lot of good-looking people damaged inside because of their past, and you won't realize how damaged they are until you try to love them. If you think a person's past doesn't affect how they see life, then you are sadly mistaken. So how do y'all feel about that?
I agree.
It's true.
Yes.
It's very true.
How important is it that we understand that? That we understand that.
You gonna take on that whole ancestry, like pressure.
Generational,
What? Yeah, generation stuff.
Generational.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because it passed down. Like, you know, most of the abuse and all that other stuff, like, it get passed down. So, like, if the mama is getting beat on by dudes and she act a certain way and the female is watching that and thinking, oh, this is how female is supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? So now she's looking for a dude that's gonna basically do that to her, to the point to where, like, if a man is not into that abusive stuff, she'll try to, like, you know, egg you on. We had talked about it a few weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Like, she will push it just for you to beat her up. I think some females feel like if you don't touch me, you don't love me. Like, if you don't knock me out,
That's true.
you don't love
Some
me.
people-
Yeah, there are people who think,
Some
you
people
know
like
what I'm
that.
saying? And that's psychotic if you ask me.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, I feel like they got that from they people, and you don't like the struggle. Like, you can't be a Prince Charming all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
'Cause
if you
might
are,
get dirty
if
too.
you are, that's not. You shouldn't go that route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think therapy is something that's taboo as well. A lot of, like, I would say, like, black people don't want to go to therapy. They think like, oh, I don't want to talk to a stranger about my problems. Oh, they can't do nothing for me and stuff. But, like, a lot of people, they go to therapy for one thing and they discover that they discover more things that they didn't even know was going on within themselves through therapy. So I think everybody should be going to therapy. At least once, try it out. You never know how, like, where it's gonna lead you.
My only
that's what I
problem,
wanna say.
my only problem with that,
That's fact.
I think for the most part, I think Nisha's correct. But my only problem with that is, like, I don't know if you can or cannot, like, select what kind of therapist you want, because let's be realistic here, bro. Like, just in real life, if somebody can't find a common ground to relate where you're coming from, how the hell they going? How you gonna, like, relate with me and understand?
I think you can, Neff.
I think there's
think
a lot of
you
therapists.
can.
You can you choose?
Select,
Can you choose?
select race?
Yes.
Because therapy is something that you choose.
You
So you can
choose
look up their
it.
race, their
I got
their
you, but I'm just saying,
beliefs.
though, can you choose? Like, is it like a list of people you can choose who be
Yeah.
your therapist?
Yeah, just
All
like
right.
you choose your primary doctor, you can
Got you.
choose your
Because the reason
therapist.
why I think a lot of people, black people, I would say the reason why I think a lot of them don't want to go to therapy is because, you know,
Their parents didn't do it.
yeah, their parents ain't do it, and plus, bro, most of the time when I think of therapy, I think of a white person talking to me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I mean,
Yeah,
at the
but
end of the day,
I'm sorry to say that.
It's a lot different now.
It's
man.
truly,
Yeah,
it's truly
I'm
about
just saying, though, like,
it's really about
tell me?
upbringing. Like, I think that's what Cam was stating earlier. It's really about upbringing. Some people are raised to, you know, go and speak their problems to other people outside of the family. Some people are raised to not complain about anything. Be quiet, boy. Like, be quiet, girl.
Hold it all in.
And some people are raised to just break stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you are who you
student.
are based on where you grow. Like, your environment has a lot to do in it.
And I think, like, being in a relationship, it's gonna expose your traumas.
Oh yes,
Much more.
yes.
So it's not like going into a relationship is all gonna be happiness, rainbows, and stuff. Like, it's gonna expose more of who you are.
Specifically, if you're going into it with the mindset that this person is going to change me, or this person, if I get into this relationship, I'm going to be better now. Like, if you're going into,
Facts.
I'm with you. Like, if you're going into the relationship going to depend on this person as your source of peace, you're gonna be, you know.
Wow. No,
that'll really hurt you.
That's real talk. You
That'll
know,
really
you
hurt
just
you.
shattered what a lot of music, R&B songs be like. Oh my God, you're my this, you're my that.
You complete me.
Like, you feel me? Like,
Uh-oh.
Keisha Cole made a song like that. I ain't like the song go hard.
It's still fire.
It goes hard, but it's BS. Like, you ain't supposed to complete somebody, you're supposed to compliment somebody.
Yes.
That's real.
Because whether if I'm
She
with you or
couldn't
not,
rhyme. She couldn't rhyme with the compliment.
you gotta compliment me. Yeah, that make yeah.
It's too much.
It's
Yeah.
too much syllables.
Music artist.
Too many syllables.
Bro, like,
The struggle.
But it's a dope song though. You feel me?
For
But
sure.
but the thing is, though, no, that's the problem though, fam. See, this is the reason why, things like late light nub ties, you feel me, is necessary because we want to inform the world, especially the young people, that, bruh, if you're finding your peace in people, good luck. Because it's not where it's at. Put your
trust in man, put your trust in God alone.
Like, exactly, bro. Even like to all the married people, bro, your peace is not in your wife, nor your husband, dog. As a matter of fact, bro, sometimes your husband may bring, wrath, you know what I'm saying, to the marriage. You feel me? But the bottom line is that that's not your peace. Because with or without them, your peace will only be the Lord. You feel what I'm saying?
Amen.
And I feel like a lot of times, man, when we're so lonely or we feel like we need somebody around us all the time, like we make that person an idol without even knowing it, fam.
Amen,
and when you
brother.
do that, you know what happens, bro? You go crazy.
Nah, for sure. And with that being said, as y'all can see, it done transitioned already to Gems of the Night, man. So I want to thank you guys truly for being open and honest. I want to thank y'all for speaking y'all truths tonight. I do want to invite the community that which is watching. We will be having church on April 16th on 5050 10th Avenue, Green Acres, Florida. And we've had church before. And I don't want to say it as if we are coming back. I don't want it to look like that. I think now, with all of the maturity that which we have gained as a ministry, this is going to basically a statement that we are here. And we want you guys to know, in regards to the community, that the body of Christ should not only be, well, let me say it like this. The body of Christ is not multiple. There's not multiple bodies of Christ. And we know how church is today, where it's gang, like this is my church, this is my church. What we want to do is to basically be a thread or some way, somehow, to let everybody in this community understand that we are the body of Christ and we must work together in order to fight against evil, in order to shine our light on darkness. So we are here in regards to the ministry. We hold our services on Saturdays so that we do not interfere with individuals that which have their church on Sundays. So if you are looking for somewhere to worship, we want to invite you guys to April 16th in Lake Worth, 5050 10th Avenue. And please, man, please come. So with that being said, transition to the Gems of the Night. We finna slide it over to Big Dog Nisha. The Big Dog Nisha, what you got for him?
Can you slide it?
Nah, go.
I want to say thank you, everybody, for watching. We really appreciate it. I just want to say, keep your faith in God. There's going to be a lot of signs that Jesus is coming, but just worry about your personal relationship with him. Yeah, that's it.
Queen Esther?
Mine is to stay humble, because you would never know what you would do if you were put in certain situations. So when you see somebody struggling, first of all, thank God you're not in their shoes.
Amen.
Pray for them. Don't judge them. And if you really need help humbling yourself, think about all the stuff you did in your past that God probably covered and then put on public display for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's by his grace anyway that you're going as strong as you think you are. So just stay humble, because you never know when the tables will turn.
Amen. Sister Marie?
I'll say everything Esther said, but adding to, especially new generation, don't be afraid to seek therapy, because especially nowadays, a lot of people, everybody's going through something. Everybody needs help with anything. Like, don't be ashamed, because I know a lot of people are suffering and having suicidal thoughts, but they don't have anybody to talk to, or if they talk about it, their friends will brush it to the side or make them feel like ashamed, especially guys. Like, oh, you gay, or you do this. It's like certain things, like you're supposed to be tough and this and that while you're suffering. Don't be afraid to seek therapy. If you need help, you need help. That's your life.
Amen.
I know I need therapy. If anybody got any referral, have a good one.
What's up, Big Dog? You say you wanted to go last, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, Big Dog Ken, what's up with you?
Oh, okay. Coming like speaking on the topics and stuff. Sex is very, very complicated. Like, even with our little inputs we had tonight, we don't know everything about sex.
1,000.
You know what I'm saying? So like, for the younger generation, be careful, cause y'all a little wilder than we was, or a lot wilder than we was. But just be careful, man. Don't play with the word sex or with the physical act of sex.
Amen. Amen.
My encouragement, Jim, for tonight is don't let people take what you did in the past and use it against you. I had that happen to me not too long ago, and normally when people do that, it's because they got nothing else to say. They have nothing else they can bring up. If somebody has to remind you what you did in the past, just so that like they can shut you down, or to like make you feel bad, you know what I'm saying? It's because they don't have anything else to say. And I want to let everybody know, no matter what you done did before, like if you acknowledge what you did, you repented from it, and God, you know what I'm saying, and you at peace with God, it don't matter who's coming at you trying to like take this and throw it at you. Because I realize the higher you go, the more people want to bring you down.
For sure.
And I want to advise everybody, man, I don't know what you may be in, what season that you're in, but at the end of the day, like, know who you are in Jesus at all times. I don't care if you're at work, I don't care if you're at school, I don't care if you're at home, wherever you are. Because at the end of the day, man, the only words that really matter is what Jesus say about you. You feel me? What others say about you, it really don't matter at the end of the day, because it really doesn't stick. They don't have the final say so. Last time I checked, the only person who has the real estate of heaven and hell is the Lord Jesus. Nobody else have that type of real estate.
Amen.
No matter how high your credit is, you don't own those type of property.
Amen.
You understand what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of times, man, you know, when we're called to do something, you know, they want to shut down what we're called to do. And I feel like when you're a believer now, it's like you may say something or share an opinion, and if it doesn't, you know, I guess rub the person the way that they want it to be rubbed, it's like they want to say, oh, you're a believer, you shouldn't say this or you shouldn't say that or whatever. But at the end of the day, you said it today, man, as believers, we're still human. As a believer, I still have an opinion, I still have feelings, I still get mad. You dig what I'm saying? I just try not to let it overpower me. You feel me? So the moment that they see you at a weak moment, they want to bring up your past and make you even weaker. But the thing is, though, is whatever you allow them to do. If you feed into that, you know what I'm saying, you're giving them power.
Amen.
And you don't want to give people like that power because they got nothing else going on for themselves. There are people who's literally waiting for each one of us just to slip up to be like, you know what, I got him or I got her.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it's sad, bro. But it means that you're doing a good job, man. Because wise man once said, if you ain't got nobody hating on you, man, you ain't doing nothing. So,
Talk that talk, man.
words of encouragement.
Amen. Amen. So we going to end it out the right way. Queen Esther, can you say a prayer for us, please?
Lord, thank you for this wonderful night and conversation that we just had. Thank you for bringing us together safely, and I pray that you get us all home safely, Lord, and teach us throughout the week lessons you want us to learn that we may bring back to the podcast, and show us your truth, show us your ways, encourage us, show us your plans for our lives, and just keep us safe from the enemy. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen.
Amen.